Okay, it's Aaron with Exalted Lamb back again. I just needed to do a quick video here. Dutchsinse has done a lot of great work over the years, and I recommend you check him out. Dutchsinse. He is basically the pioneer in earthquake forecasting. So I'm going to show you here how he'll put together these different things on his videos that highlight different things that have to do with weather anomalies and earthquakes. He talks about volcanoes and things like that. His primary expertise is in earthquake forecasting, but he basically gets into these other things and he describes it very well. So he's going to go on the mimic map and show, just like Dabu 7 is shown, just like Mr. MBB 333 is shown as well in my videos. Basically, these things are being pushed. These hurricanes are being pushed to where they need to go, where these people who manipulate these things, they're being pushed to where they need to go. And so this shows examples of that. This is not coincidence. This is not natural weather. I've got a few people that are saying, oh, God controls the weather. I mean, that's absolutely silly for a number of reasons, scripturally, not to mention, what's actually going on. They don't know what's going on. So these are some more evidences that they are actually manipulating these hurricanes. And so whatever the models are saying, at the very end, it doesn't matter as much because they can move these things and they know how to move these things by a lot of different evidence, not just what I'm going to show you right here. Plus, it's in their plans. It's in a bunch of plans that I've outlaid in these videos. So I'm going to show you this from Dutchsinse, and he'll explain it a little bit better than I have because he knows this stuff. He's been doing this for years. So here we go.
Okay. So as I was having a discussion on Discord with one of my viewers, sorry, I didn't mean to bang the microphone there. We were talking about, and again, this is with Penny, so 40 blocks. We were talking about the mimic and how what was showing up on the mimic starting over in Indonesia. This goes back a couple days now. So we have to go back till the Indonesia earthquake, which had this strange microwave anomaly that showed up. And now we have something shooting out of the South Pole going right up towards our storms. And let me full screen this a little bit more so maybe you'll be able to see it a little bit better. There's no way for me to stop it. It's an animated GIF image. But just take a look at it. Here's our storm going into Japan, and this thing shoots up out of the south. It first shoots down to the South Pole. You can see it over here on the eastern side coming down across the Atlantic. Now watch this. It's not an anomaly. It's not a glitch. I've watched this for 8 years. I think I know what I'm looking at here. So what's going on is there's a waveform interaction. This is supposedly microwave that we're viewing it at 35 gigahertz. Well, it is. It's precipitable water viewed again in microwave. Now, how can something else that's not microwave show up in microwave? Well, any kind of plasma that's generated can reflect radio waves of any kind. So if we generate plasmas in a waveform or such, those plasmas can reflect microwaves, high frequency and low frequency, like a mirror. So these are reflective and they look like precipitation, but they're taking the shape of a waveform over a few hours' time. This is taking maybe several hours to travel from the South Pole all the way out towards these storms going across the Pacific. Now, they used to say these were anomalies and glitches and so forth. Well, we stopped believing that when X-class flares and M-class flares started to show up on these systems, and they said those were glitches too. But we know that following those were earthquakes, and we dismissed their little glitch thing, and we watched this for either incoming M-class flares or X-class flares, which show up as huge distortions. As a matter of fact, let me show you what that looks like so you can see.
Okay, and so I'm going to leave it at that. So basically, as you see, like I've shown in other videos, this is evidence of much other evidence that, stacked on top of each other show that they're manipulating these things. Okay, so basically, as you've seen, if you're looking at watching this hurricane, it starts heading east. I'm sorry, it starts heading west, and then it's hooking east and going north. And I said that's exactly what would happen. It's like a standard movie plot. It looks like nothing, and then everybody, oh, nothing, no big deal. And then when it's too late to move or leave, then it's going to hit. And that's what's happening here. This is exactly what I've said for over a week before it was even known it was a tropical depression. So we're just keeping an eye on this. I'm praying, my family's praying for these people in Hawaii, and I'm praying for people on the West Coast, and I'm getting as much information out as I can. I am just talking to all kinds of people, getting on the internet, talking to people, and I ask if you do the same. Please send this to people, or just let them know about my channel and those details, or whatever you have to do. Tell them yourselves. Whatever you have to do, please let as many people know as possible. We need to, we have very little time left. So I just want to get this out there real quick, make a quick video showing this. So God bless you, and may God protect these people.